The city is Sydney, a town so twisted that it eats nails and shits screws. I was once one of these screws, until the hammer of fate straightened me against the anvil of the law. I was sitting in my office, trying to think of other clever hardware metaphors, the night that she walked back into my life.
Come in.
She casually sauntered in, exactly the way a belt sander wouldn't, and I knew I was in trouble.
Hans.
My name's Hans Polcheck, and I'm a PI. Big Randy's place, where the only thing cheaper than the liquor was the waiter's cologne. A dive so bad that if you stayed too long you'd get the bends. Back in those days I was working cheap muscle for Big Randy, fixing his problems by day and drinking mine away by night.
Honey, won't you dance with me? I got nothing else to do. I just wanna dance with you.
She stuck out like a sore throat. Randy's hadn't seen a broad this classy since the limo crash back in '94. She had eyes that burned into my soul, a voice so husky it could pull a sled, and boobs that would have been impolite to talk about without mentioning that other stuff.
Hey honey, Vicky Barrington. Nice to meet you.
Hans Polcheck. Good to take a seat.
Vicky Barrington. Talking to her was better than looking at her, and looking at her was pretty damn good. Our affair was fiery and passionate, but it was over as quickly as it began. I'd only seen her once since that day, and it was at a mutual friend's wedding, which can be weird.
Hans, I don't feel like I have your full attention.
Shh. I think my car's being towed. And I left the lights on. So Vicky, what does bring you back into my life?
You know how I have that sick sister?
I thought you had a brother.
In-law. Sister-in-law. Well, I needed extra money to pay for the medical bills, and singing doesn't pay that well. So I took an extra job with Big Randy. All I had to do was deliver a case to a man once a month.
What was in this case?
I never asked. I was taking my usual route tonight, and this man came from nowhere and jumped me.
Are you hurt?
Oh, I think I got a bump.
Bum? Oh, what a bum. In-law.
Oh, Hans.
Are you okay?
I am now. Hans, will you help me?
Damn it, Vicky, I run a business here. I can't pay the bills on sex appeal alone.
Really? That hasn't been my experience.
I can't go bending the rules every time a mean set of pins walks through my door.
Hans, no fooling. I didn't know what was in that case, but I know for sure if I go back without it, he'll kill me.
Okay, Vicky, I'll do it, but you gotta promise me something. As soon as we find that case, you come with me and we go down the station and you talk to the boys. And I'm trying to work the straight and narrow here. I can't have you ruining that for me. You gotta come clean.
I thought you might say that.
Where'd you lose this case?
It's not far. It's in an alleyway nearby. I can take you there.
Well, that'd be swell, because I'm probably going to have to swing by the impound yard on the way.
Anything you want, Hans. My life is in your hands.
Is that what that is?
I'll find a way to repay you.
I hope she meant cash. Gary down at Liquor Mart had stopped accepting my checks. After words and blows were exchanged down at the impound lot, I headed down to the alley that Vicky had described to me earlier. From the route that Vicky had described, I assumed that she'd come from the west. The scuff marks in the dirt were caused by an assailant, not an inquisitive possum as many amateurs would have automatically assumed. I decided to move in for a closer look, as few crimes are solved from 10 meters away. As I neared, I spied a hat. It seems that proximity was Polcheck's pal.
Damn shame what happened to that little girl, eh?
You hear a lot, friend?
No, normally I live on the island of Mykonos. This is my winter place. Aren't you lucky it's winter?
So you happen to see anything odd today?
It's a nice hat. That might help bring my memory back.
You know, it's literally been sitting there for about 4 hours, but okay.
I'm old. I don't notice things. This hat will look great on the beaches of Mykonos. I can use it to cover my balls on the nude beaches.
Fantastic.
Thanks.
So tell me what you saw.
This little girl, right? Pretty, with legs. Anyway, she's walking down the path. Then this guy just bolts out of nowhere, right? Pushes her down, grabs her suitcase, and buggers off. I tell you, man, what's the world coming to?
This guy, can you tell me what he looked like?
Yeah. Sort of average height, average weight, was wearing a dark suit.
And there's nothing else you can tell me?
Yeah. When he went past me, he had this smell, right? Like a pig that's been eating corn chips for about a week, that's been dipped in lavender, with a sheen of lilac over the top of it. Unmistakable, you'll never miss it.
That's quite a big help. By the way, you might want to change your belt if you're going to wear that hat.
Unmistakable was incorrect. Lilac and corn chips, sure, but lavender? It was clearly sandalwood, the cologne of Jazz Thompson, waiter at Big Randy's. He had a small place on the shady part of the city. After checking to see he wasn't home, I picked a spot and staked it out.
Hey, Polcheck.
Guernsey, how's it going?
Yeah, we didn't see you at the poker game last night.
Yeah, I'm actually in so much debt at the moment that not even Gary's accepting my checks. I guess I didn't want to make a problem any worse, Detective.
Yeah, you know what makes problems worse? You're not turning up to things or giving us any heads up.
Who are you, my wife?
No, I think I'm a bit more than that, man.
Yeah. Look, man, I'm on a case. I can't really talk right now.
That's nice. You're in a little case. I'm on a case, too.
Okay. Yeah, you shot anyone yet?
I'm on an actual police case.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're just being Chief's little bitch again. Yeah.
At least I got a chief.
Okay, listen, man, I think my guy's turned up. I better give you a call back.
All right, man. Give me a call if you need any help.
Yeah, I might just do that. I'll talk to you later. Detective Harvey Gurns. Not a bad guy as far as cops go. He liked his rules bent, but never broken. Probably the reason I was still alive today. He saved my life once, which meant I owed him one. And then he put me on the straight and narrow, which meant I owed him two. I hated owing people. Asshole. Jez's place had always been a dump. I'd been there once before for a staff Christmas party. He had a karaoke machine and an Austin Powers impersonator. It was just awful. Well, he smelled like a pig, but he fought like a rose. Reminded me of old Salty Pete, a barrel boy from down there. What was I saying? Oh yeah, old Salty Pete. He was... who cares? Wasn't even a good story.
Hi, Hans.
Vicky!
Is that the guy?
Yeah.
What happened to him?
I pounded his ass for about 20 minutes.
Fair enough. Does he have the case?
He better have the... It's over there.
Yes, this is the one. It's all here.
Wait, you said you didn't know what was in the case. How do you know the combination?
Hans, I lied to you. I do know what's in the case. It's money, Hans. Lots of money. Enough money that I can leave this life and start afresh, so I don't have to sing in dingy nightclubs anymore. You should come with me. We can run away together. Start a new life. You can open that restaurant you always dreamed of.
Papa Polcheck's Pepper Steak Palace, Family Playground, and Pirate Putt-Putt.
We can work out the details later. So what do you say?
I was on the back foot. She knew my only weakness. Boobs.
No, Vicky, I can't. You know I've been down this road before. It's a dark path and it's a long way back. I mean, I'm only just starting to get my life back on track. I mean, don't go throwing it away like this. We had an agreement. We were going to bring the case down to the station and we were going to sort all this out. I can't. And I can't let you.
I'm sorry, Hans. I can't let you go either.
You know it doesn't have to go down like this, Vicky.
You're a witness now, Hans. There's no other way.
Hey, I won't tell anyone.
You were gonna hand me in.
I am. I guess I literally just did say that, didn't I? Oh.
Oh, Hans. We were good together. We could have been great.
That's up for debate.
How did you know?
I called Detective Gerns here about 10 minutes ago to come and arrest our friend. Guess I just got lucky with the time. I'm gonna take her and you come? Nah, I might follow you. I'll meet you there.
Hans, I'm sorry.
Sorry too, Vicky. I'm sorry too. I'm so sorry. Can you imagine if I forgot to bring you in?
It's a tough gig, the PI game. At the end of the day, there's no pensions, partners, or parades. You screw up and it's all on you. But if there's one thing I've learned, it's always take the next case.
Come in.